Good. This is the first stream of 2022, and we're kicking things off just as we ended, a little bit late, and playing some games and trying to see what's good, what should we paying attention to, what do we want to complete, and just kind of exploring everything that gaming has to offer. Very exciting stuff here. I am wrapping up the final touches of setting this up, including resetting my stream labels, because those aren't right. Cool. But yeah, we're back, we're here, we're hanging out. I'm gonna go ahead and switch over a couple things on my end. I'm gonna make my monitor actually show me the Xbox home screen. It's gonna go black for a second, as it always does. It'll say no signal, but then, oh, don't worry, the signal is back in a few seconds, and there we go, there we go. But yeah, I am excited to get going on this. Apologies for the last second move. I was recording for XCast, or on XCast, PS I Love You versus XCast, Fantasy Critic Edition. So pretty fun stuff. Let me go over to Discord real fast and go to me, and then we go to my content, and then I'm gonna go viewer, and I'm just gonna put that I'm live, and that'll be what it's gonna be. But yeah, what is up, y'all? How is the new year treating you? Making sure everything is good. Everything looks good on my end. I think we're just gonna go ahead and get started. And ooh, or not. Hold on, this game is installed. I do know that it got installed. But oh yes, it worked. Okay, great. Oh no, never mind. It needs to be online. Woo, I really enjoyed this game. Happy 2021, says King Marsico. Hope all is well. Right, I remember this being an issue. Oh, thanks for my phone. Okay, we're gonna have to fix this somehow, and I don't know what's wrong with it, so that's fun. Set up wireless connection. For some reason, it doesn't want to connect regularly to the internet these days. Oh, excuse me. Oh, geez. Okay. So, of course I need to set this up. Give me a second. Let me, cover. I guess I can just hide my game feed real fast. If we do, where's this at? What would this be? This would be my, it's like my capture card. My game, is it this? Yes. Okay, we'll just hide my game really quick while I type in my internet password. For some reason, the internet has been just bad, specifically on Xbox only. Everything else is fine. But yeah, the Gunk is a game that came out and dropped on Game Pass, actually, around midway through December. So what I like to do for this, and I know the screen is black right now if you're just coming in, I'm just typing in my internet password, even though, like, I don't know, what are the odds of this being sensitive information? Not many, but why not? Why risk it, right? So I'm just out here putting in this password real fast. Okay, and hopefully this will work and get me to connect. I really like the Gunk. It was just jarring hearing the voice of the main VA on the G4 launch like a week prior. Oh, the voice actor. Ah, interesting. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with like who all's involved. Can't connect. Try again. Okay, we're gonna try it again. I have no idea what's going on with the internet and the Xbox specifically. We might need to do some Xbox troubleshooting if this doesn't work again. Because I've been having this problem for a while on my Xbox, and I don't know what it is or why it's there, because I've been using the internet all day, and it's been fine. All right, one more try of the password. Hitting connect. And I could try to maybe hardwire, but I don't know. Throw the Xbox in the garbage, problem solved. Best of 2022, watch, let's go. I know, I got the name right and everything. It's still not working, so we're gonna have to do some troubleshooting here. Because I have one, like, maybe free wire I could use. I guess I could try to do that. Should I just hardline it in? I'm just gonna try to hardline it in and see if that is good enough. I'm gonna step away for a hot second. Okay, I have now hardwired, so if it doesn't want to work now, I don't know what to say to this if it doesn't want to connect. Yeah, that's me. I am the person who has this game on Game Pass. I have Game Pass. Like, I know I have Game Pass. Okay. Let's see. Maybe I can go to it in a different way for some reason. Like, I'm absolutely signed in. So the game won't launch unless you connect to the internet. Oh, there it goes. I don't know what that was. Yes, my least favorite trend of modern consoles. What is going on? Okay, here we go. Thunderful. It wouldn't be a stream back if we weren't scrambling just a small bit. The hardline did work. I prefer not to hardline when I can avoid it, just because it's literally a wire that's just cutting across my bedroom, and I don't think it's necessary for the kind of games I typically play. But for some reason, the internet, the Wi-Fi connection with this Xbox Series X is just not working well. All right. Oh, wait. Before we start a new game, oops. Let's do options. See if we have any, size of subtitles. Large. Time played? Yeah, I'd like to see the time played. All right. Let me know if the audio's weird at all or too loud or anything like that. Ooh, actually, I should probably lower the game audio in the settings so I can hear my alerts okay. So I'll probably do that. Nothing worse than when tech won't tech. I am inclined to agree.
Anything on the scanner?
Okay. It's a little loud, so I'll probably bring it down.
The signal's gone, and I'm getting a bellyache just thinking about the fuel expense of landing on this stud. Sure, we thought we'd already be on another delivery job. But that energy spike definitely came from this place, and I'm already geared up back here. All right.
Yeah, I don't think I can change it at this section yet, but I can probably change it soon. Once I get back to, like, it's time to play.
Approaching drop point. You secured? All right, hooked up and... Damn it.
What up, y'all? Jay, your list is really solid. Oh, thanks.
Again. What'd you use to mend it? Super glue? Super glue? Why not just solder it? Because we're out of zinc for the alloy. I used the last rod to patch up the hydro spanner. No solder rods? No coffee? Only one beer left. Sick of having gruel for lunch. Being poor sucks. All right, here we go.
I like the character design a lot. All right, let's go ahead and lower the audio a little bit. Sound, yeah, let's just bring this down to like something like that. Sounds good.
Pretty sure the ship's insured.
Maybe a little bit lower. Options, sound. Let's say this amount.
This won't cover alien storm.
And yeah, I think
Hey, our Dust Bunny's tough. If she could talk, she'd say she want us to land and go explore.
Ooh.
Want us to land, so
I'm getting like third person
One up to you, Captain.
Slime Rancher vibes a little bit. Also, let me make my camera a little smaller.
We took the loan together.
I think I had it that big because I was playing Death Stranding dressed as Santa before, and I really wanted y'all to see that. I'm kind of shocked no one took River City Girls 2. Ah, that's a good one. Citizen Sleeper. That would be a good one. Oh, hold on one second. I'm going to blow my nose too because I'm a little congested. Ooh, okay. Let me also quickly pull up something on the side here. Do my timers. Okay, cool. Let's see, other things. What up, y'all? Okay, at the list. Cool, let me know how the volume is. Zank says, good evening, happy new year. Wishing everyone a good year. Yeah, happy new year to you too, y'all. Welcome in. So yeah, for Best of Watch, I always do whatever most recently came out. Prince of the Universe. Thank you for the follow. It's so dark in here. But since there's not a lot out right now... Hey! It took us talk coming through with a sub for sub of the year. For sub of the year. Appreciate it. Anyone take Replaced? Someone did take Replaced for kind of fun. Spoilers for XCast. Oh yeah, how do I scan? So it's with R1. Or RB, right? Because it's Xbox.
Just a basic composite of silicate. No energy reading to speak of.
So, we can't sell it?
Not unless we find 1 million of them.
Okay. Oh. Just kidding. I wish you walked a little bit quicker. But that's okay. I can just keep scanning. I like the scan feature. Yo, 12 months, damn. Hey, happy anniversary.
Wait, the signal's back. Weaker though, and I can't get a clear reading.
You got camera issues? No, I don't have any camera issues. That's probably, I think the issue is me. But yeah, I'm just rotating the camera myself. Not really any beef here. Dark Gaze, thank you for the sub. What's good, what's good? A blob of gunk? The gunk? Hey, we're close to a hype train first. Never mind, it was me. Oh, okay.
Can you scan it without getting too close? We don't know what's in it.
Thanks again for creating such a fun, diverse content last year. Looking forward to what's in store. I'm glad you're excited. I'm excited too. I've been having a slow start to the year, which...
Seems to be some sort of organic
well, let's go
compound.
first.
Luckily, I don't think it's snot. You think you can use your glove to clean it up?
Alright, what do you say, Pumpkin? Can we clean it up?
Okay, so... Claim the gunk. Yeah, it's given Slime Rancher third person though. This is kind of satisfying. So this is the titular gunk here. But yeah, it's a little bit of a slower start to the year because I like had my break and now I'm getting back into the swing of things.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Interesting is what it is. Give me that data.
Okay, now scan. Oops. May have to back up a little bit. Scan the glowing. Oh, there it goes. There it goes.
You sure you didn't get super glue in the scanner?
100%. Why?
The pattern kind of looks like the signal we got before, just weaker.
Slime Rancher 2 is coming out this year.
This stuff's got some energy potential.
For real?
Oh yeah, I've actually played through this. I also enjoyed my time with it, and so did Joe.
But if we can find a bigger deposit, I think we should look for a place to land.
Sweet. Light the way.
I'm liking it so far. I guess too, just to give people a quick recap. I don't know why it gives me my achievements like on my PC specifically and not on my Xbox, even though I'm playing on Xbox. The Gunk, this is one that I knew because it's a Game Pass game. It's action-adventure, image and form, published by Thunderful. And essentially it is, gosh, what would you call the genre of the Gunk? Well, I guess action-adventure, right? Yeah, that's what I just read. Yeah, action-adventure game. If anyone wants to expand on what it is, feel free to describe it in more general terms. But I'm liking it so far. It feels nice and calm. I'm not sure if it gets like crazy action-y. I kind of like what I'm just doing now. I'm scanning.
Here. More gunk on the other side of these nasty vines.
Can I break the vines with anything? Okay. Oh, I can also. I didn't realize I could like aim like that. Clean them up. Yeah, I like cleaning things up. It's a good time. This is one of those games that doesn't do anything new or innovative. But what it does really well. Classic. The character reminds me of It Takes Two. You know, it reminds me a little bit of It Takes. The character also reminds me a lot of Xbox game. What is it called? Also, the game's kind of dark, so let me know if it's too dark for y'all to see. You know, I'm gonna just even for myself. I think I'm gonna turn the brightness up just one hair. Just a quick. Ooh. Why does it only go up by like a good amount? Okay, we're gonna do that. Benny Tex, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. I'm just trying to scan more stuff.
Substance, our poor days might be over. I could get a garden of my own back home. What would you do?
Pay our bills?
I meant after that.
I know. But I don't dream big until I know it's within my reach.
A dream, Bex, is something that's out of our reach. Otherwise, it's called an option.
I like the conversation they're having. I know we're not like spending a lot of time. Hey, hype train, first hype train of the year. All right, hold up. So we got it's a well-oiled machine now. We got a hype train, all aboard. Welcome aboard the hype train, y'all. It is a thing on Twitch that sort of adds an additional gamification layer to subbing, you know, cheering with bits, gifting subs, all that stuff. And essentially it's a time where you can like gain extra emotes and fun stuff like that, and the levels go up, and that's fun. So if you were thinking of subbing, gifting subs, or cheering with some bits, now's a great time to do that, because we kind of all earn perks together and can, you know, get excited about seeing those numbers rise. But other than that, you know, no pressure either way. It's also a fun time where I get to wear this hat that moderator Neens got me, who also streams, so go follow Neens if you haven't already. Big fan of Neens' stream. Hey, Manyface Steph coming through. What up, Janet? How was the great debate? It was pretty exciting. For those who may not know what that's in reference to, I'm assuming you're talking about Kind of Funny, the podcast I just made. It was live for folks on Patreon. Will be up whenever XCast goes live, which I forget offhand when XCast goes live. But it was exciting. It was actually my first time on XCast. I didn't want to like make a big fuss about it because I'm like, oh, we're here, we're hanging out, and we're making content and doing work. But it was my first time on XCast ever, and it was actually my first time, I think, making content with either Gary or Paris. I don't think I've actually worked with them directly before, so that was fun. Yeah, it was a good time. It was challenging. What was the first game to do those little marks for where to jump?
Whoa.
You okay?
Yeah, just some shade.
But I like their little conversations on like capitalism here. We're hanging out in the world. You know, I think Joe and a few others have said it pretty well so far, where is this, you know, hot fire? Honestly, no. I'm not getting hot fire from this, but I'm getting a nice relaxing time, and you know, I hear it's a pretty short experience, so I could see myself playing through this one as one of the first recent games that I beat this year. Again, this technically came out in 2021, but it was so late
It's big enough for the bunny, right?
that I would consider it for this year, and I think most people would as well.
Oh yeah, it'll be our pleasure.
Let me make sure I didn't miss anything from chat real quick. We got tomorrow, 6 a.m. PT for, Remove the Gunk, Chapter 1 for XCast. Still impressive. Nice. Hell yeah, that'll be amazing. Very excited to check it out. Maybe Uncharted with yellow markers. I feel like Uncharted probably wouldn't have been the first, because Tomb Raider, maybe Tomb Raider? No, I don't really know what Tomb Raider was doing pre-Uncharted. Definitely a thing I note though in Uncharted is that marking. Oh, wait, clean up the gunk, right? Yo, this is giving me Power Washer Simulator vibes. I like doing this. The act of doing this is very satisfying. Like, look at that. It's just nice to get things clean, you know? I asked this on Twitter over at my Pen to Pixels Twitter account, which y'all can follow over at Pen to Pixels on Twitter. And you can visit the site, pentopixels.com. But what is the first game that you like started this year? For me, this is actually, I think, the first game that I've started that's new. Even if it's just new to you, it doesn't have to be like a 2022 game or even a late 2021. Because the main thing I've been playing this year has been Horizon Zero Dawn for work and for fun. Honestly, I'm loving that game. And a Wordle. That's mainly been. Uncharted also came to mind. Yeah, I feel like there's got to be something before Uncharted. Though that would explain a lot of the flowers Uncharted gets if it was the first to do that. I feel like it has to be something earlier, right? Maybe there's not. Solar Ash. How is that? Obviously, you know, we're all different people with different tastes. I have that game and I've been wanting to play it. Blessing said it wasn't as good as the Pathless, but Kyle Hilliard over from my Corcoran Minmax said it was better than the Pathless. And all three of us like the Pathless, so I'm wondering what that means for like me and my enjoyment of that game. Y'all know I like skating, so could be a fun one. Gore, right? Yeah, I remember you mentioning that on there. I appreciate you replying to there as well. It's nice talking to people with that account.
Amazing. What did I even do?
It's like the reverse of Ratchet's Chaos Game. Yeah, exactly.
All right, make way. Coming down.
Yeah, liking the clean. Tomb Raider Legend, the anniversary didn't have it, I don't think. Tales of Arise of Guardians of the Galaxy started. Olesia starting Worlds. Wow, really starting stuff. Robot Friend.
Maybe you should take a look at his code. Yesterday he ran all of my tools through the washing machine.
Yeah. That storm was rough, and I don't like the look of that river. I'll run some diagnostics on Bunny just to be safe.
Now? I was thinking we could do some exploring together.
Avoid the boring stuff, you mean?
No, I just thought
I know, Ronnie, but I have to take care of the ship first. Look, I'm running a constant scan for the energy signal. Why don't you remove some more gunk and see if we pick it up again?
Okay, if you say so, Cap.
Just be careful.
I thought it was Legend 2006, but maybe Assassin's Creed 2007. Achievement, we got lead, land the ship. Again, I don't know why the achievements are popping on my PC and not on my console directly. Hey, and that concludes our hype train. Thank y'all so much for those who went ahead and subbed or gifted or cheered. This is our little friend that we got here. Very cute. Little choo-choo. Okay, let's see what else we got going on. I like scanning for stuff too. It has a good load bar too. A lot of games incorporate scanning. Obi Boyne, what's good? Appreciate the sub. Out here 19 months. I think that's my highest sub streak that exists for any of my like followers / viewers. So I appreciate you being here. Rocking from either day one or extremely close to day one of my modern era streaming. Because I streamed a little bit like pre-IGN, but not much. Okay, so what do we got here? So we can get this, but we need to like buy these upgrades. Available upgrade. Okay, so we can like unlock the availability to get upgrades. I know my camera blocks some of the UI, but yeah. Great experience. One of the 2 games to make me cry, largely due to the music. Scene hits, maybe. Okay, we got original Assassin's Creed. We got also I loved Guardians of the Galaxy, probably the biggest surprise of last year. I would like to finish that game because of the story, but I'm just like not that in love with the combat of it. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with my time with Guardians. Like TBD on Guardians. Lil Wade, 3005, thanks for the follow. Ooh, that got a little wonky with the physics there. Let me see what else is going on though. Should we go up here and get the gunk that's there? Oh, I was gonna say too, the character design reminds me a lot of, I know Joe at least knows this game, maybe other people do too. But actually, a lot of people know this game. Grounded, the game where you're like small in the garden. I think that's actually Xbox exclusive.
This looks interesting. Check the data for me, please.
To scan the ball-shaped plant.
Aren't you gonna clean up some gunk? It's really compact. Looks like it could burst.
RT to clog
Ooh, that
the plant
sounds like
to your
fun.
glove.
Let's plant it. Bullocks, I can't rip it off.
Roots deep underground. They need a proper fix for the glove. If you find some metal ore for the soldering alloy, you could repair it.
Okay.
It's wrong.
If we're gonna stick around here for a while, I'm really going to need it.
Okay, collect metal resource. Okay, so now I need to like do this thing to make this glove. Yeah, acquisition obsidian game. Solar Ash is more about platforming, so it's not always beneficial to move fast. Music and sentiment is excellent. The boss fights are interesting, and that you're perfecting a route, but it can get a bit annoying on harder difficulties when you have to hurt a boss for 8 times.
See what happens.
Take cover, Kurt.
Wait, what do I do with this? I thought I could like bounce myself up or something. Let me see. Let me make sure I'm not getting too lost in the sauce here. Okay, that's a death. That's definitely death. How do I get to that gunk? And what's going on with Kurt? Let me
Hey,
see.
Kurt. And a good day to you too, buddy.
Okay, hopefully I didn't forget what I was doing here. Oh, I can scan people too.
Ha ha, very funny.
Okay, that fungus. How do I get... Well, I'm looking for metal resources. Maybe, you know what? There's an opening right here. So let me just keep going that way and see what happens. Could always watch the rest of Guardians of the Galaxy on YouTube. I could YouTube it. What is the last game? And I know not everyone in chat might do this, like as part of their gaming hobby, but what's the last game you just like watched on YouTube? Like for that reason, where you're like, I don't want to play this, but I kind of want to know what's like going on with it. Because obviously people might rewatch stuff that they love. See their face play. Last of Us Part 2. Really? Oh, the Jodine. It's such a fun game to play, though. Any interest in actually like playing through it yourself, or did you play through and you just also watched it? Like, that's a fan. It's so fun to play. Inscription, Hollow Knight. The Game Nights are here. What's good? eCrates88. You can finally tell me some of your thoughts on the game. I know Edwin downloaded the gunk when he found out I was playing it today. He's like, oh, I want to play it now too, and kind of get a taste of the gunk, which sounds disgusting. And he says like, no spoilers for the stream. That he tell me what he thought later. So this is later. What's going on? I feel like I'm going in a circle here is my only beef. I do wish I moved a little faster. Because I can't cut across this, right? Like, there's no... You know what? I feel like I'm afraid to fall. Let's just be okay falling. You know my thoughts already? Yeah, sure. I don't mind them. Damn, I missed it again. I mean, if you want to wait for me to see a certain thing or something, you totally can. But, people have already shared their thoughts now, and I don't think they spoiled any element of what I'm doing. I have to do it for PlayStation first party games. I've been out of the ecosystem since PlayStation 2. Oh, well, I honestly think it's a really good time to get back in. I mean, it's kind of always a good time to get back into stuff, but you got the power of because the PS4, I think, since we're so early into PS5 too, like those games are still very much not show, like the gap in the fidelity gap between generations isn't as insane anymore. It's a lot more about performance. So I think, like, you know, picking up a PS5 and getting that PS4 collection of stuff with the PS Plus collection, like, it'd be a good time. Obviously, it's hard as hell to even get a PS5, so maybe it's just not the right time or there's not enough interest for you, but yeah, it's always a good time to get back in. How do I get up there? Do I need to use this for something? Okay, the energy patch is identical to the one. Plants seem to thrive in proximity. Not sure about the stability of the thing. Nanobiologist, thank you for the sub. The Gunk, love the Gunk. That's good to hear. So far, a lot of fans of the Gunk in the chat. What am I missing here? It's funny because I watched Kinda Funny do this, and I think Blessing also was like, what do I do here? Oh, the glove grip. Yeah, but I need the metal. I need the metal, right. I like your little ship here. That's pretty cute. Okay, so where am I gonna find these metal pieces? Okay, I really gotta figure out what I'm doing here. I must be missing something. Can I just jank my way up here? No, that doesn't seem right. How do I, like, get up here? I would imagine that I go where the Gunk is. Go to the left of the ship. Okay, here we go.
I think the bunny will like it here.
Could be worse, I guess.
You probably don't mean this. This is probably
seems stable enough.
not accurate.
I'm still not
There's
happy
a
about the look of that
cave
river,
below the
Come
ship
on.
with some metal. Oh,
It
okay.
doesn't get much better than this.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to
knows what
sneeze
we'll
again.
find?
Hold on.
though. Hopefully, the source of that energy signal.
Ooh, excuse me.
Going on
Keep
and
going
on
to the
about
left.
landing here. Now you're just standing around
Oh, like
chatting?
down here?
Go on. Get out there.
Oh, okay.
I'm on it.
Oh, oops. There you go. I, like, was not gonna ever come down here. Gesundheit, thank you.
This
Thanks for the
river
direction,
looks
Nana. I
pretty
appreciate
bad.
it. I knew to go to the cave, but now I'm just, like, looking at other shit. You know how it goes. You know how it goes. Okay. I do wish you moved a little quicker in this game. Yeah, I just wanted to look at what was there. It's just a couple plants that I already scanned. Yeah, I did see the cave upon dropping in. But you know, once you know where to go, you got to go the other way. That's classic exploration right there. The deep dark blue color of this crystal is striking to look at. More importantly, it contains several valuable metals suitable for use in manufacturing. I do wish that, like, and again, expensive probably, but it'd be nice to be able to, like, hear these logs. Because they're not that long, but I would like to be able to, like, not have to read it personally.
What about this? Anything we can use?
All right, there's platinum in there. That should give a solid solder.
Ooh.
Go get some more.
I really like scanning features like this in a game. I think this nails scanning quite well. It kind of, like, adds, I don't know, an extra layer of, like, knowledge and familiarity, and it gamifies the act of building encyclopedic knowledge.
Now, huh?
I never take unnecessary risks.
Oh yeah? What about that time on Beta Romulan?
Ugh, that foreman didn't even listen. I warned her.
That woman owes you half an arm.
I could have died in that shitty mine. But instead, I got you. And this lovely glove.
Okay. I think I need some more stuff. I don't think I'm done. Here we go. Are you still taking Horizon Zero Dawn photo submissions? I don't think we are, but we don't currently have a PS I love photo mode thing. I'd say if you're like, you know, I don't want you like going out totally out of your way, like I booted up the game just for this and you're not even doing it type of situation. But I would say if you're there, like go ahead and rock it with PS I Love Photo Mode if you're interested. I'm definitely taking a lot of pictures in photo mode, and also if y'all like photo mode, you know, I should get this as a thing. I think, is this it? Yeah, photomode.io. Shout out to Isaiah Baidea, my boyfriend, who also is like very active in the at least peripherals of my career, right? Like y'all will see him on this channel. He's one of the emotes that you can unlock if you are subbed. He is building my website, Pentapixels, which I've posted a bunch last year, and I plan to post way more this year. Spoilers for like content updates, which I still need to like totally formalize, and I want to make like little videos introducing all my new content and all that stuff. But I plan to do a lot more writing this year. That's something I really want to spend more time doing. And Pentapixels is where I'm going to do that writing for the most part. Like maybe every now and then I'd do something else somewhere else, but on the whole, like I'm putting in code requests for reviews on Pentapixels. Like I did some really fun stuff last year. Okay, fix the glove at the workbench. I like how this is interesting. It's like chaptering it by tasks and not by like areas, which I'm kind of enjoying. But yeah, this is it's funny that you know, a couple of y'all have mentioned that you like it. I feel like this is a very like to quote Wallaby on the names of like my fans or my followers or viewers or however you want to, you know, label yourselves. This is a very game and night game. I feel like it's not crazy hot fire, but like it's an enjoyable time. The Potion Shop, thank you for the sub. What a great name. Also, Infinite Corpse, what's good? I really enjoyed this game. Mount Sniper says, true, have to go the last way you're supposed to, the way you're supposed to last. But yeah, photo mode, real quick too. Photomode.io, sign up. It's free to sign up with an account. There is a paid version if you want to just like toss a couple bucks to Isaiah for his work, and you get some extra fun perks like a custom, I think, URL and some other things. But it's awesome. It's a place where you can upload your photos. So I mentioned it because Manyface staff, if you and others are like, I'm trying to go out there and take some good pictures in games, it's a great place to upload them. Essentially, it's a social media site specifically for video game photos. And there's some amazing work over there. And I haven't posted in a while, but I do plan on putting a lot of my Horizon stuff up there. So yeah, I should probably spend some time doing that at some point. Maybe I'll do a little stream on that. Bring Isaiah on. We can talk about photo mode. No problem. I really love listening to you on my PS I Love You during my commutes. Appreciate it. Yeah, I always love that people listen to the show. Okay, so now we can go to the workbench. And now we're good. Once I finally get PS5, I just need PS Plus, right? Can I avoid PS Now until the merge happens? Yes, I think that's totally fair. PS Plus, and it's great for like, oh, I just got a PS5, maybe I missed some stuff because you have the PS Plus collection, which is like so convenient. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do then the glove, because that's what we really need.
Here we go. Fit as new, pumpkin. I'll be able to rip up that stubborn alien plant for sure.
Stop chatting with your glove and just go pick the damn plant.
Again, I know I'm sneezing so much today. Get a little bit of hand sanitizer here too. All right, plant the seed thing is the next. I like how that's labeled. That's so like with like a casual description of that. Okay, there we go. I got the stuff out of here. There we go. In the meantime, Edwin says, I love it so far. Fun game. Love the concept of cleaning up the world and still having weapons. Like the conversation with the main characters. I will say, this looks way worse on older hardware. Oh, that really sucks to hear. Edwin in the chat, eCrazy88, my brother, also big supporter of me and my work, and also a guest on the channel from time to time. We just did, if you were here for the legendary Jack and Daxter subathon, aka Jack and Daxter and the Subathon Legacy, I think was the name of the stream we went with. Then, you know, you've seen Edwin. Edwin's great. And I literally have the same take that Edwin has. Like, it's so funny that you came in and said that, Edwin. I think you came in a little bit, like a tiny bit later than the start of the stream, but that was like literally everything you said, I said.
All right.
Like,
I guess I'll just throw this ball into that glowing stuff and see what happens, right?
You got more of a green thumb than me.
Wait, into the, like this stuff? Into the glowy stuff. Wait, which part's the glowy stuff? Now I'm concerned. Is it not like just this hole? It's probably not. Oh god. Oh no, did I break it? Did I break it? Did I break it? Oh god, I'm scared. Is this like bad? Oh no, it comes back though. Okay, okay, okay. What's the glowy stuff then? To clog the plant glove, okay. Do I like take it with me? The right side of the ship. I think it's my only gripe so far. I've gotten like a little bit lost. Oh, that glowy stuff, the pool, okay. I have gotten a little bit lost, and maybe I just need to be a little bit like more careful with the direction. I think it's more me than the game, but I have been like, where do I go for this? Yes, this is great.
Yeah, you could say that. I just grew myself a freaking staircase.
Yeah, I'm liking this. I don't know. It's one of those games that, like, I'll be honest, you know, I do my, like, best of list. I don't see this staying on there. Obviously, top 10 of the year is a very high bar. But I could see it being on there for, like, January's list, you know? Like, just that quick initial, like, my favorite experiences from that first, you know, the opening of the year. Ooh. Oh, oh. That's very fun. There's just like some I just like, I don't know, I'm liking this, right? Like I'm just having a good time with it. Also, Jay, thanks for the hydration. I did take a sip of water there. Is there another one of these or do I have to go back out? I think I have to go back out to get the other orb. Jack and Daxter, Great Ratchet and Clank, that's my hot take. Love those games back in the day. You know, I agree with that take. I agree with that hot take, honestly. Though I think Ratchet has obviously done more in terms of output. You know, and I think they have like super polished games. Oh no. Oh, maybe I didn't need to do that. Maybe there's another one somewhere else. Ponder that. Or can I throw it? Could I throw it and then pick it up? That's probably more what I need to do. Because I think I can throw it and then go and get it. If I'm thinking correctly. Yeah, okay, good. Okay, this makes more sense. Bullet Bear, thank you for the hydration. Welcome in, welcome in. Jack and Daxter 1, great platform. And, you know, Jack 2 I really do still like. I have not replayed it since college. But I really do love Jack 2. I know it's a little controversial for some people, but I loved it.
Right now, I just wish it was edible.
Hey, why don't you just grab a growth snack to hold you over?
Jack 1 is easier to love, though, by like a lot. What's your 2021 game of the year? Mucky Mucks, I'm glad you asked. It's Deathloop. Toxic illusion.
So I'm like a walking energy detector now?
Deathloop. Yeah, Deathloop. Fantastic game. Love it. Explore the Ridge. Yeah, and it became, once it came out, I was like, this is my game of the year currently, and it never lost that spot. Granted, it didn't come out like, you know, in January or anything, but before that, Chicory was holding it down for a really long time. But yeah, you can read actually my entire top 10 by going to pentopixels.com. You can type in exclamation point pentopixels, or I think P2P might also work. Let me jump up here. I need to set that on a timer too. I'd like to do some visual overhauls to the stream. I just didn't, you know, in my head I'm like, I'm gonna do a bunch of like overhaul stuff over the break, but like that's the thing about a break, right? Like if you're taking the break, you're not really doing those things. So I did think about content, and I have some plans to roll out for y'all. You know, a new schedule, all that stuff. But for now, I'm like, okay, let me try to like be a little bit more relaxed, which is very difficult for me because I have never been relaxed ever. You know, like I love what I do, but I think I put a lot of pressure on myself over everything.
Stuff we could use here.
Collect as much as you can.
So I'm just trying to like, you know what? We're gonna get things done, and we're not gonna go crazy over it because no one needs us to, and you don't need to, and you know, take things in stride a little bit. That's my goal, at least for the year. in terms of not like freaking out like, oh my god, the thing's not ready, or like I'm not gonna front having to like being, you know, coming out and being like, hey, I'm gonna stream today at like 3 o'clock, you know, the Gunk first game for, you know, 2022, best stuff. And then I'm like, oops, I forgot that I had this other content. Let me do that. Oh, that ran long. Let me like, come, you know, oh, then the game wasn't connected to the internet. Let me do that. Like that is par for the course. Like that's how making this kind of content goes. But and I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna freak out about it. I read more books than beat games in 2021. I would, oh my god, if I could do that, I would be very well read, and that would be, I want to read more books this year, actually. On that note, I'd love to know what kind of goals or things you want to explore in 2022. I definitely want to read more books. So far, I've only read one time this year. I did download Bookly, which is like kind of like Goodreads type situation, or it's more of like a, I think, habit tracker style thing. I think it came from that way. But yeah, I am starting with, I think the book I'm reading is called The Varieties of Disturbance. It's a collection of short stories, but by a single author. So far, it's just okay. I did read one short story that I was like in love with. It was called like Dinner with Kafka, and it was kind of written in the voice and in the stylings of Kafka the writer. And I love some of Kafka's work a lot. Like I love Metamorphosis. Among some other pieces, so I was really digging that short story a lot. But yeah, so I definitely would like to read more, you know. Let's do some Gunk game of the year, Gunk of the year. Yes, you heard it here first. But that's because I can read books at work. I can't really game at work. See, I'm the opposite. I can game at work, but I can't read books while I game. Audiobooks though.
Maybe you should head back. I don't want to lose contact.
We could do some audiobooks.
This vegetation doesn't look right. It's like the gunk
Is sucking the life out of it. Let me do something about it. I'll head back soon. Promise.
Oh, why am I sneezing so much being here? Am I allergic to like my desk or something? What's going on? Hold on, y'all. I have sneezed so much. Maybe, is it the air that I have on? I had a fan on. Just to kind of... Whew. I don't know what this is. And I've like existed all day today, you know, as one does. And I have not sneezed this much. Hey, Play It Forward out here, rating with a party of 5. Play It Forward's going hard as fuck on these streams this year, y'all. Go follow Play It Forward. Moderator, community member, great person, wonderful friend, fellow fantasy critic league or whatever. Out here playing Yakuza, I believe, I think, right? Oh, no, streamed no game. Were you just chatting? What was going on? It says streamed no game. Clearly, it's Black Mold. No, you're all those nice things you said about me. Oh, thank you. And coming in with the sub as well. Neen's also coming with the sub. We got 14 and 15 neck and neck. Neen's and Play It For, 2 fantastic streamers. I do not give that recommendation lightly, though. Also, you know, I guess again, the people I fuck with, I always like to bump their stuff up. If you like my stream, you will. I'll use PlayItJason's line. Had a really good line, which was, if you like my stream, you'll love theirs. If you like my stream, you'll love Eddie and Neen's stream, as well as Joe, who was in the chat earlier, I think still in the chat. All my moderators stream, and they're all fantastic streamers, so go send them some love when you get a chance. Keep up with their schedule. That's what I'm looking forward to as well. I haven't been able to actually catch y'all stream in the last like week or so, and I really want to go and do that. Giant Plushie joins the party. Let's get it. First, not the first redemption of the year. I think the first redemption was a hydrate, but this is a fun one. So we're bringing in Big B Rigby. I do think I don't have the camera set up properly for it, so we're gonna have to reconfigure the camera, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna get it done. We got the Giant Plushie joining the party. I've been seeing this game on Game Pass, and I've been wanting to try. Okay, I think I can just have my chair go back. Y'all can still hear me pretty well. Yeah, it's pretty good. T-Bird Jenkins, what's good? Says, I've been, I've seen this game on Game Pass and been thinking of trying it out. Honestly, I think you should give it a go. I'm having fun with it. I just started not too long ago. I'm playing pretty slow and casually, as I often do, and I really like it. I think the worst thing I can say about it is just that it's not like mind-blowing.
Merry belated Christmas. You're an amazing positive force and you've changed my life for good in a lot of ways. Thanks for everything.
Play it forward. Thank you for the belated Christmas gift bits of 1,000 bits. Holy cow. You only needed 1 bit to say that message. I appreciate the hell out of that though. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's really nice. Okay, let's go ahead and boof this up. Always some kind words from Play It Forward, as well as some trolly words, but mostly kind words. How do I make this? Do I need to make this bigger? Can we leave it as is? Let me hit back on this. I think as long as I'm bringing the boofiness forward, it's good.
CEO Cannibalism smiled.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Okay, I think y'all can still hear me. I'm gonna put the my watch on. This is so this is 5-minute channel point redemption. This is Big B Rigby. He is a squishmallow and he's giant. And we're gonna hang out and play some games together now. Let me bring the thing down too so y'all can really see Rigby in his element. Let me make sure this is not hitting my PC. No, I have space. Okay. Let me just get the controller. I'm like holding Rigby, so that's why he looks so big. Oh my gosh, the heat coming off of this thing.
This might take me a while after all.
Give me a break.
You'd understand if you've seen what I'm seeing. The gunk's eating everything here. Come see for yourself.
Leave my post on an empty stomach.
Streamer Bigby Rigby. It just looks like Rigby's playing. Yeah, I know. I kind of like that though, right? Like,
there is more chance of energy.
Pro gamer Rigby. Oh gosh, there's like stuff getting fired on me. Let me scan some stuff. I think it controls pretty well too. Oh yeah, but what I was gonna say about Edwin's comment with like the game not looking that good on his Xbox One S is, yeah, that really bums me out, and like we need to get Edwin a Series X is what I feel. I gave him my how can I break this? The abscess filled with gunk. Ew! That will release its innards at a regular interval. Don't stand too close when it discharges. Can I not destroy that? Okay, but I can just do this. Okay, that's cool. You will hurt yourself. Drinking game. Every time they say the gunk, take a drink. Oh no. That's dangerous. That's a dangerous game. Oh! I thought that might hurt me, but I wasn't sure if it would. Paul Simon fan. Oh no! Thank you for the sub. Oh! Okay, there you go. We did it. We did it. I appreciate it. Coming through and says, who? Sub for 3 months. Heck yeah. How else will I ever feel anything? Oh no, it's getting dark. It's getting dark in 2022. Yeah, like my only like I really don't have any big negative criticism. It's just like a little. It just doesn't push
Happy
it.
2022 Janret. Joining your community has been one of the best decisions I have made.
Aww.
Here's to many more awesome years, D.
Thanks, Nans. That's so nice. Y'all are so kind today. Coming in with the well wishes, the good vibes. We got. I'm just here. Oh, to post it. Oh, that too from
Well,
from
we
G4.
missed the
Yes.
streams.
Oh, thanks. Oh, I missed you, Mr. Yeah, I mean the content for sure, for sure. But happy you had a nice break. Yeah, y'all too. I hope you all got some rest and relaxation. Really, anyone in the chat in the holidays. You know, not everyone gets to take off the way I got to be able to take off, and a lot of my family got to be able to take off. So definitely really grateful for that time, and I really wanted to like truly use that. There was a lot of temptation to do some work or just to retool some things, but I really wanted to avoid that as much as possible. Like I have the whole rest of the year to work on my content. Let me give myself time to really want to go back to it. And I'm excited to be back. Okay, let's see. What do we got here? So I need one of those little flowers. We could all use a bit of kindness and love after last year. Oh my gosh, you're not kidding. Speaking of that, I did get my booster shot, y'all. So shout out to the booster shot. Ooh, I fell.
Eddie said he would kick me out of the Discord if I didn't do this. Just kidding, obviously. Happy to be here for 12 months so far and excited for 12 more.
Yay, thank you guys so much. Thank you for the bits, 1,000 bits took us. That's very generous of you. And everyone who's cheered and gifted and things. Y'all are too kind. And yes, I too am excited for this year. Got a lot of stuff planned, hoping to maintain the schedule a little bit better. Excited to do some more one-off content. Again, I'll tweet about more of what I'm actually doing and what I have in mind. Here we go. But that's something that Maggie
Been a while
pointed
since
out.
I nailed a shot, but maybe I still got it.
I also really want to post my Let's Plays a bit more.
Yes!
Alright, 5 Minutes with Rigby has now been up. So more people can enjoy the content after the fact. I think would be fun. I'm several chapters into Horizon now and I'm loving it. Nice! Also, Neens, I realized Eddie plays these games too. The board game Exit. It's their one-off board game experiences. They're kind of like little escape rooms. I think you can play with 1 to 4 people or something. I think you'd really like them. I played one yesterday, the museum one, and I thought it was pretty fun. I played with Isaiah, and I was thank God, because Isaiah actually knows how to solve these fucking puzzles. But when I was playing it, I'm this is a Neens-ass game. I think you'd like them. Oh, hell yeah, I love those escape room card games. I really struggled because I'm a little too dumb for that kind of logic. Once we did a few of the puzzles, I started to learn okay, this is the language of this game design. And it got a little smoother. But yeah, I actually just hosted an escape room for a student group on campus yesterday. Any chance to do a collab with Khalif? Would love to see you guys on podcast. Yeah, I think there's definitely a chance. I think we both like each other's work, so I could see that happening. What do we got here? I should get this, because then I can go faster. I need to get this upgrade. I'm gonna wait till I go back to my ship to get that upgrade.
Some of these plants might make a nice stew. Want me to bring some back for you?
I cannot be bribed with alien gumbo ingredients. If you find a pack of beer or a tin of coffee beans, I'm willing to talk.
All right, I'll keep an eye out, but don't
Cute.
get your hopes up.
Okay, wait, so then there's I can go lower? Oh, I went too far down, I think. Alien gumbo. Gotta go fast. A stew or chowder? Ooh. There's some nice music in here, too. This is a really nice game, you know? Contains some base materials, could be useful for local manufacturing. Oh, oh, cool! I like that. There's just it's just a nice game. It's just a nice time. A nice game for sure. Yeah, I recommend this. It's not gonna blow your mind. It's not gonna really move the needle in its genre or anything like that, but I think it's worth your time. I think this is a good game. This is also, I think, an example of a game that isn't if I was reviewing it, I probably would give it a 3 out of 5 or a 7 out of 10. But I'm liking it a lot more than I might like a game at that level. I think what you might critically review a game is not always the same as how much you like it. And for this one, yeah, I'm really quite enjoying it. The particle effects are on point. Yeah, it looks good. It controls well. It feels calm. I'm enjoying just walking around the world, collecting materials. There's obviously a lot of flora and fauna and jargon, but it's not, it doesn't get too crazy with that stuff. I don't feel overwhelmed by what's going on. It's really easy to jump back into it when you die. Compared to the other Xbox exclusive you were playing last January, I think we can cross one away. Oh, yeah, man, always kicking off the year with Xbox. Xbox holds it down. This game is better than the medium.
You must be the one with
The medium line continues. I took quite a few screenshots while playing. Yeah, I wish it had a photo mode formally.
You guys, on the other hand, are nasty.
Yeah, looks like we got a little bit of combat going on. Remove the monster from the gun. Oh my gosh. How do I remove them? Oh! Oh my god! You can throw them at each other! I love that. I like that a lot. This is a nice game. Oh. Oh, oh! Oh god. Like, how do I dodge? It's like we're just cleaning up the world. It's just a nice time. Just happy to have a 3-day weekend this weekend. The emergency vets I work for. Let me clam this last bit of gunk, and then I'll read that message. Let's just get this area right here really quick. Oh my god, the gunk goes forever. Okay, let's just pause here then for a second. The emergency vets I work for have taken a toll last year, understaffed, been busier. So I'm just mentally checked out. Maybe I'll actually get a vacation this year. It's been a few years that time off. Yeah, I hope you get that too. I mean, I think it's really needed. I think man, like, people need more time off. I'm not sure where you're located. I'm gonna guess US based because most of y'all are US based, but, you know, with some exceptions. Yeah, like, I think how few days off, it's just like way too little. It's way too little. The Gunk is the game version of Paved Paradise, put up a parking lot. Go to the game for the yeah, fair. Yeah, like the medium was funny in that it's not even that the medium was bad, right? We talk about the medium all the time here.
What? Really? Did they have teeth and claws?
Well, it was kind of bad, but like it took you a while to really know what was good and bad about that game, and there was just like a lot of potential, and it was like an exclusive title. Like the medium was a wild ride that I would absolutely go on again. When the medium 2 drops, you know I'm gonna be there day 1. Immediate purchase. Immediate purchase. Okay, I'm wondering, I think where... Ooh, bop bop. The game doesn't have a Troy Baker, so it's not as good. It doesn't have the Troy Baker star power. They'll just have, someone mentioned them in the chat, the voice actor. I think it was like the G4 voice actor. Right? They play that song for my work now and I hate it. Yeah, oh, someone from G4. Yeah, right? Atlanta area working at 3 of 6 hospitals. Will get called to help with a few others in the southeast locations. Yeah, you gotta give people more time off. There's so much value in time off. Hey, time to stand. And I can stand now. I think this is the standing mode. I have it like pre-programmed with like little numbers. Yeah, okay. And then this is like standing on the 4 is like standing on the board, I think. I can stand at this desk. I was just wheeling the chair out of the way. Oh my god, my back just cracked all crazy. It was very satisfying. Yeah, shout out to Christmas Desk, as I've decreed this desk that I got from Kind of Funny for as a like thank you for my work / holiday nifty gifty, and I love this desk. It's so much better than any desk I've had before. Like to go from like a $30 IKEA table to this desk is like, it's quite the luxury. What? That's such a cool. It's really good. It's an uplift desk, and I have like these little like extra cables and things coming out of it. Like I feel very fancy at this desk. This is a luxurious desk. This is a desk that I would it'd take me a year to pay by myself. Oh here, yeah, an uplift. Yeah, and I got like a little board with it. We'll go the way of the Gunk. It came with like a standing mat and like a couple other little things. They had like an iPad holder that came with it. It was like on a, I think, Black Friday sale. It's technically where I got the purchase from. But yeah, I'm loving it. I think I might upgrade my chair next. The chair I'll probably have to do by myself. And I like my chair. I think it's very comfortable. It is a Secret Labs chair. But I think I can get a more ergonomic chair. Just generally, even for the same price point or lower, but I think I want to like really invest. A lot of folks are like, you know, I put up a post like,
is literally a paradise when the Gunk's gone. Lush and colorful and amazing. I could just roll around and rub my face in it all.
I wouldn't advise that. Hard to track energy signals when you're having an allergy attack.
let me get this to throw it in there. Okay. Yeah, I put up a post the other day on Twitter. And I'm like, oh, can I not do that? Can I not like go through here? Okay. And I'm like, what chairs y'all recommend? And some people like sent out some pretty good chair recommendations, but they're also like expensive. So we'll see. I'm gonna start saving up for a chair next, like a really nice one. Again, Secret Labs, good chair, inexpensive. It was like a $300 chair or something. So I didn't skimp on this chair, but I think I can find a more ergonomic chair. I have no clever sub message, but Gunk Morning, that's a pretty good one. What's up, Matthew? What's for breakfast? How's it going? Let's see what else we got here. There's another escape room game called Unlocked that's mostly to do with cards. I like Exit more, but they're both fun takes on an at-home escape room. Do it, get a solid office desk chair. Yeah, I forgot the name of is there a giant picture of Greg's face on it? No, the desk was sent to me like from up, like I ordered it and then I just expensed it. No, that would be, that'd be a lot. I don't know if I could handle that. That'd be a little too much for me, I think, but.
I'll take these, thank you very much.
Still be better than what I had, I guess, but like at what cost? Okay. Alright. Another area here. I don't think I went this way. L2 Larson coming in with a sub. What's good? It says Happy New Year, Janet. Happy New Year, L2 Larson. How you doing?
Yes, please.
How you doing? How's it going? It's just a good time with the Gunk.
It's nice that you're cleaning the place up, but it feels a little contradictory to be ripping up all the resources available.
You know, there is a little bit of that going on, right? Like, what's really happening here? I'm just gonna throw this into the water. Okay, I'm gonna try to go back. Maybe there's like more stuff this way. Oh, there's this thing. Yeah, let me go and get another one of those then. Once I can run, it'll be a little bit better. We'll save the planet or else we'll run out of those sweet, sweet resources. Hey, I mean, that's the only thing that gets people moving sometimes. And I don't think I can jump with this either. So I think I'm gonna have to like keep tossing it. Okay, oof, that was close. Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right. Boom.
Wow, I never thought of it like that. You really gunked up my opinion of this game.
That'll happen. We'll take the gunk out of you. Some gunk in your sails.
In exchange for custodial services, I'd like all your natural resources.
Hey, they weren't getting the resources before I came here, so it's my commission, you know? Like, without me, there'd be no natural resources. So this is like, yeah, this is how I can afford to do my services. All right, it's fine. Totally supervised. Do you want to jump down here?
Hey, Ronnie. I had Kurt get a water sample from the river. It's thick with gunk.
I hear ya. The stream doesn't look too inviting out here either.
Gunk.
What if the camp gets flooded? Honey would not approve of that.
Janet, don't internalize the logic of our colonizers, PLS, ha ha ha.
Oh no. Oh yeah, right? Like there was nothing here before I came here. Yeah, this was a wasteland. You should be thanking me. Why aren't you grateful? Alright, let's go ahead and look for what we need to like maybe clear that way, that passageway. I discovered, yeah, this is so much beauty for us to take. Oh no. You know, the gunk was like a wholesome time, y'all. There we go. My only thing about putting up Let's Plays is I wonder, I have to ask the age-old question, like, do you put it on a separate YouTube channel or do you put it on the same YouTube channel you have?
This place sure is something else.
Like, I don't want to annoy people with too much content, but I mean, I guess I'm not doing too many. I wouldn't be doing too many things that would fall into that category. So maybe it would be okay. But I don't know. Slippery slope. Because I would just put it on another channel, like a Janet Let's Plays or Janet Plays or something, like long plays. But I wonder if there's too many channels because I already have Pen to Pixels and I have my Game Honestest channel. Do I now have too many YouTube channels? Same channel, you don't have enough content. That's what I was thinking. Like, I could always split it later if it gets annoying to people. Like, I don't know, I become like super famous and the demand is there. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna start putting some of these, maybe not every stream, because it might depend on what kind of stream it is, but I think I'm gonna start putting my streams onto the channel. I think that'd be fun. And yeah, it'll just give me a little bit more content for people to get to check out. Maybe a playlist? Yeah, I'm never gonna make it a playlist. I would say put it on the Game Bosses one. That's what I'm thinking. Like, because also you have to remember how many people, if you're hardcore enough to have notifications on for every video I post, you probably won't be like, oh man, I'm mad that there's more content. Like, you know what I mean? Like, who's gonna really be like, I'm unsubscribing? Like, you could just turn the notifications off if it's that deep. What is your plan for streams this year? Well, Ultra Larson, I wasn't planning to go too much in depth, but I can explain a little bit. So my plan is to do a Friday, Saturday schedule primarily, where I do my best dev watch and I do my a longer form Let's Play. So Fridays where I'll be, I know I came in this way, but I'm trying to see if there's something else here. Feel free to let me know if it's like, oh, you're totally lost, and interject. But I want to make Fridays my Still Best of 2021 watch where I'm sort of taste testing stuff. And then Saturday will be my Let's Plays. My first Let's Play is going to be, yes, the Gunk the whole time. My first Let's Play is going to be Outer Wilds, because that is the community channel point redemption. I also do need to do the Demon Souls thing, so we did hit our sub goal, our holistic sub goal of, I think I had like 300 up there or something like that. We hit that during the Jack and Daxter stream. It just got put on Game Pass. Back on Game Pass, the Gunk. Wait, what did? The Gunk? Oh, Outer Wilds? Oh my god, that's so funny. I already bought it. No, I bought it already. I bought it on PlayStation. That sucks. I could have saved the money, but I already bought it. So it's ready to go. I did get it on a sale, but like, you know, and in my field, I'm lucky enough that I get a good amount of codes, so I don't actually have to buy too many games. So not the worst L, but I do try to avoid like having to do that when I can, because it can get really expensive. Like often the main games I end up buying are Nintendo games because it's so hard to get Nintendo codes. Is there like a map or something that I can look at? I'm just worried that follow the animal. Where's the animal? Looking for the signal. Follow the animal. I think I lost track of this animal. Oh god, I fell. Follow the animal. Where? What animal? I feel like I hit a dead end where I was going. Let me just go back to where I was going, though. It seems that was where I played. No map. Supporting the devs. Right, like, it's not the worst thing to, like, oh, no, I bought this when I could have got it for free, but... It's funny, though, because that's I bought it because it's like, well, it's not on Game Pass, and I didn't think I was going to come back. I got a little lost in this game. That makes me feel a little bit better, because I'm like, what? And granted, I am streaming while I do this, so maybe it's like, I'm not as locked in as I could be. So there's this stuff. But I don't think I have what it takes to, like, get through this area. Or maybe I can? Let me see. Maybe I can just suck up the gunk that's on the wall? I thought I needed to, like, do something extra. Oh, no, I can. Okay. Then we'll just do that. Hopefully I don't get hit. Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Okay, cool. Okay, that worked out. Yeah, I got lost several times in Gunk. Restoring health. When injured, leave the corrupted area to restore health. Ooh. Ooh. Sorry about this. All this sneezing, guys. I have no idea why I keep sneezing. Maybe there's dust coming from my fan that I'm not aware of. Ooh. Okay. Oh, bless you. Thank you. Appreciate the gazoon tights, y'all. Yeah, I guess lack of like being mind-blowing and slightly getting lost would be my biggest criticisms of the Gunk, but I'm liking it so far. Alright, so then more on streams, and then I want to do some more one-off stuff. stuff like I want to be able to, you know, I'm doing charity streams differently this year. Instead of doing charity streams every week, I'm gonna do them as like one-off bigger events. So I'll be promoting this next week, but my first charity stream is gonna be next Thursday. Time is lightly TBD. I think I'll do it at like maybe like 12 or 1 or something like that. I'm not quite sure. I haven't settled on a time. I guess do I just run through this? Oh, but I'm collaborating with Soft Giving, which is an org that like works with streamers and sets them up with like charity things and makes like little overlays and stuff for them. Kind of just organizes the whole thing for them. And we're gonna be fundraising for Habitat for Humanity. So that's the first charity thing I'm doing. At one point, I would like to revisit my BLM times itch.io like project, because I would like to actually like continue that project. But I want to put that project on hold to like be able just to do other stuff.
Animal, and it's the most beautiful creature I've ever seen. Just gonna track it a little bit further.
If I had a credit for every time I hear what you say, I'm just gonna.
What's up, MVL Marcus says, hey, how's it going? It's going pretty good. How much for a Returnal stream? On it, I've played Returnal before, and I just wasn't, like, down for it. Tiltify does some dope charity stuff, too. Yeah, Tiltify is the main way I've done charity, just generally. I've used nothing but Tiltify the last, like, year. But I think it'd be fun, too, in addition to, like... Oh, like I said, my next thing's gonna be... Oh, no. With Soft Giving, that organization, with Habitat and Times Habitat for Humanity on Thursday. But I also want to do more, like... just general themed stuff. Like, it'd be fun to like do like I've always wanted to do some fundraising like during like Latino Heritage Month and stuff like that, Hispanic Heritage Month, so stuff like that'll be fun. Things like and then like more off the beaten path stuff, like when God, what was it? I think it was Activision Blizzard. They were like raising money for their like strike fund. I thought it would have been really cool to do some efforts there for like trying to boost up that number and support the strike fund. But that was kind of late in the year, and I just didn't want to like organize a stream like that late in the year without being able to plan more and figure out how to like integrate it and all that. But yeah, and then other than that, one idea I had yesterday, I'm still sort of exploring this, is because generally I want to have less scheduled streams than I did last year. Like last year I had a 4-day-a-week schedule, which was kind of a lot. To just to keep up with and do other things. Like I felt like I'm basically streaming most of the week. Oh gosh. And I want more time for like doing articles and like reflecting on those games. Oh no, I keep falling because I gotta jump up here. But I also just really love streaming, and I kind of am like bummed that there's some playthroughs I do that like not everyone always checks out because I'm not always streaming them. So I might do some like more what's the word? Like casual streams. I'm like, what if I streamed directly off my PS5? Like, what if I was like chilling? It was like a no cam stream. I like reduced the channel point redemptions down from like, you know, all the fun visual stuff. Like maybe it won't have that, but it'd be a way that we can like chill and play Horizon for like 12 hours, you know? Like what if I just made more space for that, where I wasn't constantly like, okay, well I have to do the overlay and I have to promote it and I have to do this stuff. If there's no cam, I walk, do it. Yeah, exactly. And I still always have the Friday, Saturday ones for a while. At least for like the year. That's my plan, to do the Friday, Saturday stream. And that would be like a full production thing. But that's what I'm thinking for like being able to have like more, like a more relaxed relationship with streaming. That wasn't so like, oh my God, well I have this thing and this thing and this thing and the other. At least for starting off the year. You know, maybe I change my mind, decide, no, I want to go back, I want to kick it up, I want to do extra. Part of my brainstorming, I was like, what if I just went full on into streaming? What if I didn't like do as many written reviews? Or like a lot of my content last year was very fractured. Like I had my written reviews and my video reviews, and you know, I have my work on Kinda Funny and on MinMax, and I have like my streams. I think too, like I made my schedule, yay, casual streams. I made my original content schedule for last year before I was working with Kinda Funny or MinMax. Like I was completely by myself, and I think being by myself, you know, I do get a little bit more time than with like my current projects. And I like my current projects. I plan on staying at Kinda Funny and MinMax. I love having that extra content as well, and I think people, you know, enjoy what we make, and I like getting to work with people in my industry, and you know, I have no qualms about doing that work. I'm very excited to continue that with my year. But I when I made the 4-day-a-week streaming and like I'm doing all these reviews and stuff on the side, That was when I wasn't working with anyone. So I'm like, well, of course I had like my whole time to myself. Now that's not exactly the case. And I feel like looking back in hindsight, I'm like, yeah, I really didn't update my stuff to reflect my increased workload. I kind of just kept doing it. So I want to just think about like, how can I, better pursue my goals as a content creator and a critic. Greyhound, thank you for the sub. Out here 3 months and on a 2-month streak. You love to see it. Welcome, man. Happy New Year. Yeah, and then with that extra time, I want, like I said, I'm going to write more. I want to do more videos, both on Pen to Pixels and my personal YouTube. So that's kind of my quick plans for my content and for the stream. And I don't want to put too much pressure on like, oh, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z, but
like I said, if you need a writer, I'm ready to put in the work, put in the hours. I'm staying hungry. I devour, I devour, I devour, I devour.
That last bit was a little scary, but will be noted. I'll definitely be posting if and when I look for writers. My ethos for Pen and Pixels is I need to be able to pay people. I do not want to have one article go up and someone's not getting at least some money. I'd like that to be at $100 a piece minimum. That's actually still pretty low, to be honest, but it's not as low as some other places. So I'm like, maybe it's not, terrible. So we'll see. That's what I'd really like to do that.
Less streams, more time for Troy Baker in review.
Exactly, more time for Troy Baker in review. That's what I'm hoping for. But yeah, and I want to also be able to promote my content more. One thing, and I know some of y'all who are watching are content creators yourselves, whether it's casually or because you want to build a career in the industry. One thing I've also noticed from like how much content I was putting out was I don't really promote my content very much or very well. How many times have I been here and y'all are like, hey, you didn't put it in Discord, and I'm like, yeah, like even something as small, that takes a couple seconds, right? But like just being more mindful of that stuff, being on TikTok more. I want to post more like TikToks of like the clips. I want to like maybe do some of the streams on there. Like I just want to be able to open myself up to more content, in other avenues, and also like beefing up the content I currently have. I want to revamp my overlay. Like there's a lot of stuff I want to do. But I want to give myself the space to do it. One thing I really struggled with when I was planning this year, and I was like going through a psychological crisis trying to plan my year out. Even though like we all know the plan's gonna change in like 3 months. So like why do I care that much? But I really truly love everything I do, and I was really torn about like how am I spending my time this year? I like everything I do. I think it all has value. I like all the content I'm making, but what makes sense for what my next goals are? Just get Greg to be your hype man, 100%. Greg's already my hype man. Greg has been insanely supportive of everything I've done. Like Greg and so many other, friends and peers I have in the industry. Did I come from this way? I think I came from this way. Yeah, I think I came from this way. I'm gonna go back. Yeah, before I even launched my Patreon, like Greg was the first person outside of my family that I told, like, hey, this is what I want to do. What should I do and how do I do it? Like Greg was very early in that process, and he like took the time to like take a call with me, and like we like talked over my plans and my pricing and all that. And Greg just continues to be very down for everything that I'm doing, and so many other people I work with. Like I'm very happy with so much of what I do, and what was difficult for me moving into this year.
We got here before anyone else.
See, look at this. The colonizer vibes are real here a little bit, right? Like, oh my God, we're the first ones here.
Good thing too. The big corpse would troll every last bit of life out of this place.
Yeah, our connections aren't really the sort that would spend good credits on plants. But if we find the motherlode of that energy, we can thank the stars we came first.
Outside of games media, I know a lot of people who do less, and not to lower the bar, it's like I feel bad that they sell themselves short by saying they're too shy or bashful to self-promote. Oh yeah, I know, 100%. 100%. Over the years, I've learned that Greg is genuinely a good person, and I'm glad that every story I've heard proves for. Yeah, it's funny because like pre-meeting Greg, it was like, okay, this is just, I don't know anything about this man. I just know he is pretty bold, like ego-wise and promo-wise. Like Greg really puts himself out there, like he's very outgoing, and he's like a force, right? And I remember the first time I met Greg was at E3 2019, and I don't know if he like remembers meeting me. Like I was there with like my coworkers at IGN, And like they were more like, oh hey, what's up, Greg? And Greg was like, oh yeah, and he was like running between things. I think he was hosting EA Play that year. And yeah, it was just one of those things where I saw him and I thought, this is like the Greg Miller. And I like didn't really have an opinion on him. Like I saw him for like a couple seconds and he was just like, yeah, what's up? Hope your day's going good. And you know, we shook hands probably, but like, yeah, I don't know. He's just like this enigma before I met him and got to know like who he actually was. I don't know if when I started listening to PS I Love You, that was definitely like obviously doing Blessings era already. And like hearing that content, like I really fell in love with PS I Love You. And then, you know, that was probably my entry point into like Kind of Funny's content and like really enjoying it. And I think Blessing is when I really started paying attention to Kind of Funny. But yeah, and then just like meeting Greg and talking to Greg and like, well, obviously I haven't re-met him in real life. I've never talked to Greg in real life. But obviously like we work together all the time. And yeah, I don't know. He's just like very like energetic and open and like he gives a fuck. Like I've really enjoyed working with Greg a lot and that whole team. A good place to start. I think POC owe it to himself to have the confidence of a straight white man. That's not shade anyone against. Yeah, I feel the same way. It's so funny because I'll like put out these tweets that are like, I'm so fucking tired of like all these men. And I'm like, no shade to all the men I work with. Because obviously like, y'all know I like fuck with my team. And they're like talented as hell. But both can be true, right? Like you can have diversity gripes and still like fuck with people from those backgrounds. Okay, I need another little flower thing. But yeah, like I'm always you know, I definitely have not been not promoting because I'm not gonna lie, there's some things where like I don't promote as heavily, I think from a little bit of shyness, but on the whole like I've been self-promoting for like ages. And yeah, like you're right, not enough people do it or hype themselves up. They're like, oh, stop by if you have time. No man, come in, this is the big show. And you know, if we're like talking about like, you know, people in the industry that I know and like my history with Kind of Funny and Greg, like Greg has some of the, like Greg and I think like Snowback Mike in terms of energy levels, like have some of like the most bravado, hype, energy. Tim can get there too. Not to make it like a competition between like all the staff at Kind of Funny, but like people come in and there's so much like confidence and positive energy and like I really fuck with that. Like that shit gets me excited when I'm doing content with folks. Just feeling like welcomed and then also like you're part of this really big deal episode even though it's just a regular Tuesday, you know. I really like that and I try to bring like that energy but while still being myself. Obviously like I wish I could be Snowbag Mike with his hype levels, but that's not my personality. But I can still like show excitement and enthusiasm in the way that makes sense for me, you know, and I think that's important for people finding their voices. But yeah, even though they've never heard of you, I'm literally just like introducing them to your existence. I always tell the people about you as an example of something. Oh, thanks, I appreciate it. That's really nice. Yeah, I mean, game industry guides, if they're looking for like specifics in terms of writing too, because obviously I do a lot of like video content and stuff. Hope to do more writing this year, but right now I'm definitely a very much an on-camera person, which I like doing that a fuck ton too. But yeah, Greg's story in 2017, he was in San Diego for a meetup. I invited him to come over and join I invited him to come over to join for an actual live stream. Him, Jen, and Joey came over for a few hours, played some games, ate some pizza. They were nice. Jen is hilarious. I would love to like hang out with Jen. I think Jen seems like the coolest fucking person in the world. I really have not spoken to Jen like at all, except for like on the internet sometimes. And like maybe at some point professionally via email because of Pop Agenda and stuff. Though I feel like I'm trying to remember who signs those emails. It might be Jen, it might be Nick, I'm not sure. It could be just generalized. But yeah, like I think Jen is like super cool. Jen is like one of my favorite follows on the internet. It's George now. Is it George? Did I say that right? Is it George? Or is it said differently? I'm reading it, so I don't know. Okay, I need a thing from here. Where can we find one? I wish you could maybe do a more holistic scan for resources, maybe? I think so. Right? Like, who's to say? I've only read it, so it's like, it's one of those things. My hack for when I've only read names and I have to, like, say them on content is I just Google, like, how to pronounce a name. Like, I do that for, which I hope to God I'm saying this person's name right. Huron Cryer, who I think is from Games Radar. Hopefully that's not incorrect. They are a news writer. I'm not sure if they're Games Radar or not now, but they're a news writer, and sometimes I'll cite them for like Games Daily. and I like always have to like Google their name because I always forget the pronunciation, and then I write it in the doc, like, because yeah, I try my best to pronounce people's names right, especially when it's like I had the time to look at, like right now I'm just reading it, so if I knew, I could have maybe done that work before. How do we get there? Okay, so we definitely need one of these things. Where are we gonna find it? I was at Portillo's meetup. Gio Corsi gave away a bunch of Vita, with the Vita and a ton of stuff. Nice. Damn, the last PSX was so long ago. Sonny Mac is one of the most genuinely funny people that I've ever heard on a podcast. Yeah, I gotta listen to XCast more. Also, what time is it? Oh, it's 7:17. Jeez. I know I started late today, but I might still wrap it up pretty soon because I don't want to go too late into the night. Also, make sure to, before, I don't think I'm going to wrap it up yet. I want to try to maybe finish this chapter. Looking for a signal, follow the ant. That could be fun. Because I've really only been live for like a little bit over an hour. Because I had that late start. But yeah, go check XCast when it drops tomorrow. It's going to be super fun. It's all, God, was that 6 of us plus Barrett on the 1s and 2s? The travel lines are wildly inconsistent. Yeah. Well, let me like see if I can at least find this flower thing. Does anyone know what the save situation is in this game? Ooh! Like, will I be okay? No saves. Like, it just doesn't save, right? It's just one playthrough. Just to be clear, that is a joke, right? Like, I just needed... You gotta beat it now. But what are the actual saves? I think you can manually save. Let's look. I'm joking, haha. It says I can save, but not now. What do you think happens if Edwin's here? Which I don't know if Edwin's still here. I don't have to close the software, too, when I leave. I can just tell him. Eddie disabled it on your game. Yeah, like, literally. Like, it's a no saves run. If Edwin is in here, he might know, because he played earlier today. You hacked the mainframe, you know. Oh, that's Eddie, always hacking that mainframe. I'm just looking for the, yeah, if not, he's in the apartment. Like, I live with him, so we can get it figured out. Where? I gotta find this little plant, though. Where would it be? I'll put, like, a 5-10 minute timer. Like, let's see if we can at least find the next thing. Because then we could, I just feel like I've been a little stuck on that for the last couple minutes. And if anyone like knows where it is, like feel free to shout it out. Like I ain't shy about taking any advice, but there's this one here too. Where is this at? We can at least get this as like a little shortcut. 0% chance that your save data won't be here when you get back. Yeah, I'm like not too worried about it. I just find it weird that I think you can save as long as you're not in an area with Gunk. Oh, okay. So that's what's stopping me. The Gunk. The titular Gunk is creating these problems for me. There's gotta be... I must be missing one of these little orbs somewhere. Let's see. Do I really need to go this far back? What's up, Ronnie? How's it going? I feel like this... Okay. I feel like this isn't right. Let's just go the way we think we need to go. I think you just gotta clean up the gunk by the deer. Oh, here. We can at least save the game right now. Really? Okay, let's go. Let's go up there. Playing some Returnal. Nice. What did everyone's game of the year end up being for 2021 also? Mine's Deathloop, as I've mentioned. Okay. Wildermyth followed by Inscription. Wow, Wildermyth that high. Because you fell in love with Inscription. So that's a pretty big compliment. For you to pick Wildermyth over Inscription. It takes two, baby. Love both those games dearly. Near Replicant and Deathloop for Ronnie. Returnal by Country Mile. Tales of Arise. Love to see the Tales of Arise. I have Tales of Arise and I have not played it. I do want to finish a JRPG this year though. That's one of my goals for the year. So, TBD on what it'll be. I think I'll just finish Brother Default 2, but I wouldn't mind booting up Tales of Arise. Psychonauts 2 for Game of the Year. Go into that gunk cave. Okay. Like, I know I must be just like, I'm just retracing my steps at this point because I'm like, obviously something went wrong here. Oof. I would be shocked if you like Tails, Janet. Damn. Why is that? I'm not offended by it. I'm just curious. Is it too cheesy? Is it too, like, is it boring? Like, what do you think I won't like about it? And to be fair, I don't know that I like that game. It's extremely JRPG. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Well, when you say that, what do you mean? Because I would say Bravely Default 2 is also a very JRPG RPG. Oh, there's more gunk there. I didn't realize that I was missing that gunk.
Maybe the gunk isn't exactly alive, but it seems like it's drawn to living things.
Like it's completely off balance. My best theory yet. The gunk is a waste product from some kind of ecosystem-related process.
Like who?
You're eloquent as always.
Yay! Yay! See if I can get a screenshot.
You're fast, but I wish you wouldn't run from me. I just want to look at you.
Ooh, I gotta sneeze again. Hold on. Oh!
New Muse song on the 13th.
Oh! I don't know why I keep sneezing. Ugh. Whew. Thank you for all the bless yous and salutes and gesundheits. Oh, sorry, y'all. I've been sneezing like all stream and I don't know why. I don't think I have any allergies. I don't know what it is.
Probably sneezing because of all that gunk.
It's totally the gunk. The gunk will get you. So, if you play with Japanese VO, nah, I think I'd play. I don't want to have to read, which I know makes me sound kind of dumb, but I just don't want to have to do it. Let's see, who do we got here? We got some friends, we got some pals. We could do... There's a lot of different people here that we could hit up. Let's go with...
Skip Bravely Default and Tails, just play Yakuza like a dragon.
That's also fair. We got... Maybe we'll go with, in this game, about the stuff in your eyes when you wake up. Is this game about the stuff? Oh, that's a good question. It is not. It is not. But it could have been. I'm a little sad that there aren't new Marvel series for us. I know. It's like a little. I like to think of them as little breaks, but yeah, I do miss it. We'll have to do some of the like the behind the scenes assembled, some Marvel assembled. Eternals next week. Ooh, that's pretty quick. Okay, so an apple, duh. All right, y'all. Kind of a weird stream. Quick, somebody tell me what to get for dinner. You should get, if you're I'm gonna say Chinese food because that's usually a pretty safe pick, or pizza. That's like the ones I'm throwing out there. I miss discussions as well. We got sushi, McDonald's. Ooh, McDonald's is good. I made lasagna today, y'all. I gotta put it in the food channel. I want to be on Discord more. There's a lot of things I want to do. And like basically what I realized for this year is I cannot add 12 things and not get rid of some things. So I did parse down some things. I'm adding in some things. And I'm also playing it by ear a little bit. So on that note too, be sure to be following along the stream because I probably will be doing some random streams from time to time. But my set schedule is going to be that Friday and Saturday. That's going to be my home. That's going to be where I live. Friday, you'll always see something new here. Saturday will be what we do, like we're playing a certain game we're testing out. The first one's going to be Outer Wilds. Now, that being said, I won't be live tomorrow, though. The reason I'm not going to be live tomorrow is because I have a haircut booked for the time that I stream. You may be asking, why did you book it for that time if you knew you streamed? Well, it was really the only time I had available that like made sense. As y'all know, we're in a pandemic right now. It is very difficult to do much of anything. There's always a risk with everything, and it's hard to book things. And I wanted to book it for over the break, but by the time I sat down and I'm like, now let me schedule it, the closest availability wasn't until the Saturday that I'm doing it. Stream the haircut. I don't think that I will. I'm very excited about this haircut. It is the first I'm going to talk about this haircut for a bit, and then we'll wrap up. But y'all know I like being with you guys, so it's been a fun time. Let's have a little bit of conversation before we leave. This is my hair currently. It's a little hard to see because my hair is a very dark brown and I'm wearing a black sweater. So it doesn't show very much. But there's quite a lot of it. It is, my hair is curly, slash wavy is basically how it is. I've really worked on taking care of it a lot more this year and actually using products. So the waves have gotten a lot better than they've been, I think, in my whole life. So shout out to that. Me putting in that work and people making content about curly hair. My plan, spoilers for the haircut. If you don't want to know what kind of haircut I'm getting, you can mute this part of the stream or something. I don't know if you would care that much. But my plan is to go short slash medium. That is normally how I like to have my hair. Just because it's a little more convenient, less of it gets everywhere. My hair sheds like crazy, so like I just want it more controlled, and I want it more stylized. So I'm going with like a shoulder length cut is what I plan to get, and I have some photos. I'm not going to bring up the photos, but like this is also my first time going to a real salon. No shade if you get your haircut at these places, but like I've only gotten my haircut at Great Clips, and like I think one time I went to like some beauty school chain, Paul Mitchell, I think. And that's probably the most expensive haircut I've gotten. So I've never really spent any money on haircuts. Like this is like a salon that this like woman that I follow fucks with. Like she's like a poet that I really like. And like she gets her haircut there and she has really curly hair. So I've never really gone anywhere that I felt like was super capable. Let's not say that all my haircuts have been shitty, but like, you know, it's a certain kind of, you know, Great Clips has a certain level of quality, right? That a salon will likely have a higher level of quality. A salon stream would be wild. I got a haircut at Great Clips once. No spoil. Yeah, spoilers for the haircut. Haircut warning, flee the stream now. Spider-Man, I can't believe redacted. Oh man, yeah, the redacteds on the Spider. I think at this point we're getting close to where we can talk about Spider-Man and I wouldn't like ban you, but I appreciate the spoilers. I go to Great Clips because I get a full buzz cut. Yeah, it's definitely different for like men, or for like, you know, if you're, or I shouldn't say men because you can be anybody and get a buzz cut, but yeah, hard to mess up. Yeah, if it's like something simple, or like when I grew up, we could do like a whole stream on this. But when I grew up, I got just my haircut at my house. Like my first haircut in real life, like out in the public world, was when I was a sophomore in high school. So it's been a traumatic hair experience for my life. Then my last haircut, it was 3 years ago before I went to San Francisco for IGN. So like I got it cut. I think that was probably Paul Mitchell, honestly. And then I didn't get it cut for like a year. And then the pandemic hit and then I really didn't get it cut. My last haircut was technically like maybe a year or something ago, and I just had my dad trim it like at home. So yeah, this is a big deal for me. I am a little bit nervous about it. I'm supposed to go in for a dry cut. I have it styled. I'm gonna put it in a little like bonnet that I wear at night, and hopefully it doesn't get too like the curls don't lose their pattern too much. Because I'm supposed to come in with it like how my hair normally looks. I'm a little nervous about it, but how bad can it be, right? I'm sure it'll go well. Bonnet, yeah, I wear a little bonnet at night. I want to get something different, like maybe more of like something that lets my hair keep its shape a little bit more or something. But yeah, good luck, have fun. I appreciate it. So we'll see. So next time I stream, I will have a new haircut. Worst case scenario, hats exist. Yeah, people don't really see my hair. Like, I don't go out like that. Like, I'm not too worried about it. And it grows back pretty quickly, too. So even if they cut it a little too short, I don't think it'll be terrible. I'm excited. We'll see how it goes. I would love to make 2022 the year I get regular haircuts. We'll see. Especially with the pandemic, maybe that won't even be possible. But this is my first haircut. We'll see how it goes. Other things I want to mention. Yeah, make sure you're following the stream because there is a very small possibility I impromptu do like, you know, streams just in general. I was thinking about my birthdays on Monday and I'm like, it'd be kind of fun to do like a birthday stream of some sort. But I don't think I'll necessarily do that because I don't want to work on my birthday. So like maybe the stream would be too much like work. But yeah, just like make sure you're following the channel so that you know when I go live and you can join me on there. If you're like, I hate notifications, I don't want to do that, it's all good. Follow me on some social media platform, Twitter ideally, because I tweet out the stream and stuff too. I will stream for your birthday. That's really nice. Year of the Gunk, year of the haircuts. When's the hot dog costume coming back? It hasn't been washed. I have not washed it, but it will be making a return in 2022. I should watch that. I'll add that on my short list. This has been so fun, y'all. I honestly want to stay forever. but it's getting late. My voice is already starting to go. I've sneezed 82 times. And I need to eat dinner and kind of unwind and relax. What game am I playing for your birthday? Mario Party, the cake level, 'cause that's what I might play. If I decide to stream, I don't necessarily think I will, but I think it could be like a fun moment. We'll see. I don't know. I like to take it easy. I like to relax on my birthday. I don't know. Go enjoy the rest of your night. Enjoy your weekend, y'all. Stay tuned to social media because I'm sure I'll take a picture of this haircut even if it looks like shit. So we're going to see what happens. Let's go ahead and raid our good friend. And normally I do my Patreon message at the end, but I need to update it. So we're going to skip that for right now until I can update it with the new patrons. Let's just go ahead and raid Timor because Timor's up. I think they have raids turned on. Yes, it did go. So Timor's awesome. Timor's playing Metal Gear Solid. Go say hi to Tam. Send some love to Tam. And I'll see y'all here next time. Bye.
I